The Sahel stretched endlessly under a merciless sun, a land of golden sands and distant horizons. Yet, beneath this quiet, a storm was brewing. 40 drug cartel trucks roared across the desert, their engines shaking the ground like the heartbeat of a giant. They came with a singular purpose: to conquer, to intimidate, and to enforce the chaos that had plagued the region for months. As the first plume of dust rose on the horizon, villages and small towns whispered of an approaching threat. Stories of disappearances, sudden raids, and violent encounters had already spread like wildfire. The desert, usually a canvas of silence, had become a stage for impending war. President Ibrahim Traoré sat in his office, overlooking the city from the fortified palace. The map sprawled before him were more than mere lines. They were lives, towns, families. He knew the reports were grim. 40 heavily armed vehicles, laden with men and weapons, were heading straight for the northern region, a region crucial to both civilian safety and the symbolic heart of Burkina Faso. Traoré's hand hovered over the radio. Every second mattered. Every decision was a balance between life and death. "We cannot allow them to take our people," he murmured to himself. His words were quiet, but they carried the weight of a nation. As the cartel trucks thundered closer, a team of local militia gathered under the rising sun. They were ordinary men and women, farmers, teachers, and former soldiers, united not by training but by courage. They had faced raids before, but nothing on this scale. Yet, when Traoré's voice came over the radio, directing strategy with calm precision, their fear transformed into determination. The desert silence was broken by the roar of engines. Sand whipped around the militia as they positioned themselves in strategic ambush points. 4 hours, tension built. Every shadow could be a threat. Every wind gust could reveal their presence. Then, the first shots rang out. The battle erupted like a storm unleashed. Gunfire echoed across the dunes, punctuated by the explosions of armored vehicles. The cartel pressed forward, confident and brutal. But the militia used their knowledge of the terrain to their advantage. They struck quickly and vanished into the sands, like ghosts haunting invaders. Traoré coordinated every move from his command center. His presence was more than leadership. It was a symbol. Soldiers and civilians alike drew strength from the knowledge that their president would not cower, that he would face the threat head-on. Orders came swiftly: protect the civilians, secure the northern towns, and disrupt the cartel's supply lines at all costs. Hours turned into an endless day. The sun burned overhead, and yet the fighting continued without pause. Explosions sent plumes of sand into the sky, creating a haze that made the battlefield look surreal, almost otherworldly. Amid the chaos, acts of heroism emerged. A young teacher, armed with nothing but determination and a rifle, held a critical junction long enough for families to escape to safety. A farmer used his knowledge of desert caves to ambush supply trucks, crippling the cartel's mobility. But the cost was immense. Lives were lost, and the ground became a testament to the struggle between lawlessness and resilience. Yet, through the smoke and dust, one thing remained clear: the people of Burkina Faso, led by Traoré, would not bend. As night fell, the desert turned into a silent witness. The roar of engines had ceased, replaced by the low hum of exhausted soldiers. Fires from destroyed vehicles illuminated the night like dying stars. Traoré walked among his people, checking on wounded soldiers, encouraging the civilians, and reminding everyone that courage was not the absence of fear, but the decision to act despite it. By dawn, the battle lines had shifted. The cartel trucks that remained retreated, leaving behind a landscape scarred but not defeated. The villagers emerged from hiding, blinking in the harsh sunlight. Yet their eyes reflected something stronger than despair: resilience. Traoré addressed the nation over a broadcast. His voice was steady, carrying hope and resolve. "We have faced darkness," he said, "and though it has tested us, we have not faltered. We will rebuild. We will protect our homes, and we will remain unbroken." The story of that day spread, not just as a tale of conflict, but as a testament to courage. The Sahel had witnessed a storm, yet it was not the thunder of the cartel that defined it. It was the unwavering spirit of those who refused to be intimidated. In the following weeks, The nation came together to honor those who had fought and to rebuild what was lost. Traoré's leadership became a symbol of unity, a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming odds, resolve and solidarity could turn the tide. The desert, once again, returned to its quiet state. Yet, the story remained etched in memory, a reminder that courage is not born from peace alone, but from facing chaos with steadfast hearts. And as the sun rose each morning over Burkina Faso, it illuminated a land forever changed, yet unbowed, standing resilient against the challenges that lay ahead.